Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to talk about today is Megaman Soccer! So what do you get when you combine Mega Man and the world's most popular sport, soccer, which I barely ever played as a kid? You get Megaman Soccer! Yeah. Now, I remember seeing previews of this game in GamePro magazine around 1994 when Mega Man X came out, and I was like, Mega Man Soccer? They're making a soccer game on Mega Man? I think Mega Man would be better as like a football game because, I'm still playing Tecmo Super Bowl. Although they did do Rock Board, which was a Mega Man board game, which I used to own too. So I do admit, even as a kid in 1994, I was a bit skeptical about this game. I was like, maybe I should give it a rental, but my cousin just went out and bought it and said, hey Ryan, I got Mega Man Soccer, come over and play it. I'm like, okay, I don't have to buy it, so yeah! So does Mega Man transition well into the world of soccer? Capcom tried to make it the best they could. So in all honesty, I don't really know the rules of soccer that well other than, hey, you gotta kick the ball into the goal. But I remember playing this at first and I was like, yeah, the characters move kinda slow, and who's Inker? Because in 1994, I still haven't played the Game Boy Mega Man games until I played them on an emulator, then I purchased them for the 3DS, but yeah, I didn't know who Inker was, so it was kinda cool to see who Inker was. So I remember the first couple of months my cousin let me borrow this game. I wasn't really that good at it. I mean, every time I tried to shoot a goal, it would always get blocked. And then I would try the Robot Master weapons. Some of them would go through, but then some of them wouldn't. So I didn't really know the weaknesses of the goalies this time, and not the Robot Masters. Well, they're still the Robot Masters, but they're acting as goalies. Until I discovered this one trick that will always help you make the goal. If you kind of shoot at this corner line at the bottom of the goal, you'll always make it in, no matter what. Although if you're playing a two-player game and your opponent knows the trick, he can block it every time, so you gotta rely on the Robot Master weapons are just pure luck. Actually, what was really cool about this game is you can make like a dream team of Robot Masters for your team. Like, you can choose any robot from Mega Man 1 through 5, I think, and put them on your team. It was really cool. Now, I can't remember soccer positions from the top of my head as of this moment, but I remember the goalie was always Woodman. I would always have Elecman and Iceman kind of in the front, and then I would have Airman in the back. And also, if you unlock them, Dr. Wily is the best goalie in the game. And yes, the password system. Writing down passwords for the original series Mega Man games was pretty easy for the most part. But look at these passwords. Holy crap. Like, they didn't even have the numbers or the letters to display, so you kind of had to, I had graph paper from math class, which I would put the passwords in. And so the major thing about this game that everybody complained about, there was no ending. Like, I've tried beating all the modes, Exhibition, Capcom Championship, Tournament, League. And then once you beat Dr. Wily at the end, you go back to the title screen. Like, dude, they had an intro in this game. Like, where was the ending? And I remember calling my cousin saying, hey, I beat the game, but there's no ending. And he's like, you have to beat it undefeated, only with Mega Man, and you have to not let the opponent score any points. I was like, shit. So I actually did that, and I still didn't get the ending. And my cousin was like, sorry, dude, I bullshitted you, but I made you beat the game like totally legit like that. So yeah, Mega Man Soccer was a strange experiment by Capcom. Did it go over really well? I like to think it kind of did, but they actually could have made improvements to it if they made a sequel or made a PlayStation version or on any of the next-gen systems after that. Because honestly, I do think this game was a bit rushed. I think it started off as a fun experiment for Capcom, but they were like, oh, we gotta get this game out like now, so we gotta cut the ending, we gotta make the characters go all slow, we can't really polish the game in time because, our shareholders want us to get the game out to kids, and it sold well. I remember it sold really well. But apparently not well enough to warrant a sequel, or maybe another sports spin-off like Mega Man Football like I wanted, or Mega Man Baseball, or Mega Man Golf. Yeah, Mega Man Golf would have been really cool. Now, unfortunately, this game is not available as of now on the virtual consoles, but you can get this game on eBay. It's not that expensive, but it's kind of getting up there, so make sure you don't pay too much for it. So that wraps up this episode of Awesome Video Game Memories. So if you have any memories about this game, make sure to leave those in the comments below. Take care. This video is sponsored by Elgato Gaming. For the best in video game capture and streaming, you can purchase your own with the affiliate links down below. Hey guys, want to support us? You can support us at patreon.com/BattleGeekPlus because every dollar helps us bring you a better show.